There's nothing worse than missing that perfect trout because your rod was too stiff, too heavy, or just not sensitive enough. I've been there, staring at a wall of perfect trout rods, not knowing which one would actually help me catch more fish. That's why I spent the past year testing 7 of the most hyped trout rods in real-world conditions: small creeks, big rivers, and stillwater. The best rods don't just feel good in the store. They help you feel every bite, cast with precision, and land big trout when it counts. Check the description for deals. Let's dive in. Let me start by being completely honest about the Shakespeare Micro series. These are the rods I grew up with when my allowance couldn't stretch to premium gear, and after revisiting them with adult expectations, I'm genuinely impressed by what you get for the price. The stiff yet sensitive flex surprised me during testing. For such an inexpensive rod, the Shakespeare Micro provides excellent feedback for detecting subtle strikes and feeling bottom structure. I've successfully used these rods for casting small spinners in rivers and drifting live worms in tight creek situations. During my testing, I could feel the difference between hitting rocks and getting bites, which is crucial for effective trout fishing. What really impressed me was the rod's ability to handle pressure when it matters. I've landed surprisingly large trout in fast water situations where the rod's backbone proved more than adequate. For a budget rod, the fighting power exceeded my expectations. I've seen these rods break from hitting tree branches or errant casts that premium rods would easily survive. For anglers on tight budgets, those needing an inexpensive backup rod, or beginners who want to try trout fishing without major investment, the Shakespeare Micro delivers legitimate trout fishing performance. The Okuma trout rod represents that middle ground between budget and premium options, and after months of testing across various trout scenarios, it consistently delivers reliable performance without any major weaknesses or standout strengths. The sensitive graphite composite blanks provide good feedback for detecting strikes and feeling lure action. During my testing, I could distinguish between different bottom types and detect subtle bites that less sensitive rods might miss. The performance isn't exceptional, but it's completely adequate for most trout fishing. The stainless steel hooded reel seats provide secure reel attachment without the premium feel of more expensive alternatives. During extended fishing sessions, the reel remained solidly attached without any loosening or movement issues. The fore and rear cork grips feel comfortable during all-day use, though they lack the premium density and texture of higher-end cork. The overall balance and weight distribution work well for typical trout fishing applications. After months of testing, the rod shows no signs of deterioration or component failure, suggesting reasonable durability for the price point. For anglers who want reliable trout fishing performance without budget constraints or premium pricing, the Okuma delivers solid middle ground value. The Croix Imperial USA represents serious fly fishing performance, and after extensive testing in various trout environments, this rod delivers the precision and refinement that dedicated fly anglers demand. The dynamic blend of high modulus SCIV carbon and premium SCII carbon creates a rod with excellent casting characteristics and fish-fighting backbone. During my testing, this rod loaded smoothly and delivered flies with remarkable accuracy, even in challenging wind conditions. The machined aluminum reel seat with wood insert provides secure reel attachment while contributing to the rod's premium aesthetic. The unlocking design works smoothly and reliably, maintaining tight connections even during extended use. The premium-grade cork handle feels excellent in hand and provides a secure grip even when wet. The handle design and length work well for various casting techniques and fighting positions. At 6 feet 6 inches with fast action, this rod excels at precise presentations and quick hook sets. The 3-weight line rating makes it perfect for typical trout scenarios while maintaining delicacy for spooky fish. For serious fly anglers who want premium performance and are willing to invest accordingly, the Croix Imperial USA delivers professional-level capabilities that justify the higher price point. The Zone by Thomas & Thomas represents the intersection of performance and craftsmanship, and after testing this premium fly rod extensively, I understand why serious fly anglers consider Thomas & Thomas among the finest rod makers. The titanium frame stripping guides with zirconium inserts provide exceptional durability and smooth line flow. During my testing, these guides performed flawlessly under all conditions, from delicate dry fly presentations to aggressive streamer fishing. Performance during testing exceeded expectations across all scenarios. Whether presenting tiny flies to selective trout or fighting large fish in strong currents, this rod provided the precision and backbone needed for success. The craftsmanship throughout reflects Thomas & Thomas's reputation for building heirloom quality fishing tools. Every component feels precisely manufactured and assembled, creating a rod that should provide decades of premium performance. The premium positioning means significant investment, but for fly anglers who appreciate craftsmanship and want the finest tools available, the Thomas & Thomas Zone delivers performance that justifies the cost. This rod appeals to serious fly anglers who view their equipment as long-term investments and appreciate the combination of performance and artisan craftsmanship that Thomas & Thomas provides. The Garcia Veritas LTD has become my go-to recommendation for anglers who primarily target trout in lakes and reservoirs, and after extensive testing in various stillwater environments, this rod consistently excels where others fall short. The medium light power rating provides the perfect balance for stillwater applications. During my testing, this rod could launch long casts to reach distant structure, while remaining sensitive enough to detect the subtle takes that lake trout often provide. What really impressed me during testing on Pyramid Lake was how this rod handled both casting and trolling applications. Whether hucking big soft plastics to cruising fish or pulling heavy swim baits behind a downrigger, the Veritas adapted beautifully to different techniques. During battles with large lake trout, the rod's backbone proved more than adequate. The medium light rating might seem insufficient for big fish, but the rod's design provides surprising power when needed, while maintaining the sensitivity required for finicky lake fish. The comfort during all-day excursions impressed me throughout testing. The balance and ergonomics work well for extended casting sessions or long trolling runs without causing fatigue. For anglers who primarily fish lakes and reservoirs for trout, the Veritas LTD offers specialized performance that general-purpose trout rods simply can't match. The Shimano Sensilite has earned the title of ultimate trout fishing workhorse, and after extensive testing across every trout scenario I could think of, this rod consistently delivers reliable performance regardless of the situation. The versatility impressed me most during testing. Whether casting lures in rivers, drifting baits in deep holes, or even fishing bait in stocked ponds, the Sensilite adapted to each scenario effectively. This Swiss Army knife approach makes it perfect for anglers who fish diverse trout waters. The aluminum oxide guides contribute to incredibly smooth casting performance. During testing, I could achieve excellent distance with small to medium lures, while the rod maintained sensitivity for detecting subtle strikes and feeling bottom composition. The main limitation became apparent when testing with heavy lures or fighting large fish. The rod feels somewhat undergunned in these scenarios, lacking the backbone that more powerful rods provide. For most trout fishing, this isn't problematic, but it limits versatility in extreme situations. Build quality appears solid for regular recreational use. After months of testing across various conditions, the rod shows no signs of wear or component failure. For anglers who want one rod that handles most trout fishing scenarios effectively, the Sensilite delivers exceptional versatility and reliability at a reasonable price point. After a full year of comprehensive testing across every trout scenario I could imagine, the Loomis GCX Lite has earned the top spot as the ultimate trout rod. From the moment I picked up this rod, I knew I had something truly special in my hands. What sets this rod apart is the perfect combination of backbone and sensitivity. During my testing on the Yellowstone River, I could feel every subtle strike and bottom change, while the rod provided enough power to make long, accurate casts and fight strong fish effectively. The versatility exceeded my expectations throughout testing. Whether throwing small spinners, heavy soft plastics, or chunky swim baits, the GCX Lite handled everything beautifully without ever feeling pushed beyond its capabilities. This adaptability makes it suitable for virtually any trout fishing scenario. The rod's performance consistently impressed me across different conditions and techniques. The sensitivity allows for precise presentations and strike detection, while the backbone provides confidence when fighting large fish in challenging conditions. You wanted the best, and you got it. The Loomis GCX Lite represents the pinnacle of trout rod design and performance. It's the rod I reach for most often, and the one I'd choose if I could only own one trout rod. That wraps up my comprehensive testing of the best trout rods for 2025. I hope my real-world experiences help you find the perfect rod for your trout fishing adventures. If this review helped you out, smash that thumbs up button and let me know in the comments what type of trout fishing you're most excited to tackle. I love hearing from fellow trout anglers about their favorite waters and techniques. And if you're new to Consumer Picks, welcome. I test fishing gear and outdoor equipment with the same thorough approach, so subscribe and hit that notification bell to catch all my future reviews. Until next time, tight lines and happy trout fishing.